Montgomery College uses common standardized tests that many high schoolers take, such as the SAT or ACT, to assess where students should be placed. Students who score above a certain level enter immediately into college-level courses. Those who do not meet this threshold take the AccuPlacer or ESL AccuPlacer test to determine their knowledge levels in reading, writing, and mathematics. Students who score below a predetermined cutoff on the AccuPlacer must enroll in developmental education classes to help them prepare for college coursework.
One of the major issues that's coming up for us right now is the number of students that are placing into developmental education.
In fall 2015, 66% of first-time entering college students needed at least one developmental education class, including 75% of recent Montgomery County Public School graduates who enrolled at MC. When sorted by racial and ethnic background, all but one category of first-time entering MC students had more than 60% of its members needing at least one developmental class.
I've seen the increase in students placing into developmental, which of course is a problem for student completion, and the way we actually teach developmental education as well.
For many students, the results of the AccuPlacer test do not reflect the success they had in high school.
When I got my results, I was really surprised because I thought I would do much better than that.
I freeze up during tests, so naturally on the AccuPlacer, I froze up. Even though I knew all of the content, it was just hard for me.
Research shows that starting a college career taking developmental courses often has an adverse effect on the rates of those students staying in school and earning a degree.
What we know is that students who start in developmental education tend to take longer to complete their degree programs, if they complete at all. They kind of get tired and give up on the educational process.
I wanted to jump right into the academic classes, and I didn't want to have to redo the classes I've already done in high school. It's definitely a huge setback.
It's demotivating to be in a non-credit course because you're not getting credits, you're spending money and time.
To combat this trend and to keep students in developmental courses encouraged to continue moving along in their education, Montgomery College administrators and faculty are working with Montgomery County Public Schools to develop new ways of serving students whose AccuPlacer scores are in the developmental range.
We have spent a lot of time working with MCPS to try to kind of identify, what the issues are. Not all those students are straight out of MCPS, but a lot of them are. And so we got a bunch of our faculty here at MC to work with some teachers at MCPS to kind of look at the curriculum that we have here at the college as well as the curriculum that they're teaching at MCPS.
They discovered that Montgomery College's developmental courses are closely aligned to the curriculum taught in county schools, but there was a misalignment between the students' high school grades and their AccuPlacer results.
We thought that instead of having a one-day test to try to determine whether they were ready to take a college-level course or not, rather looking at the longer history of a year-long course in high school made a lot more sense.
But also that means we have to then change the way we teach the courses. We've generally taught developmental education from a deficit model. And so that has also been another problem because that says to the student, there's something wrong with you and we need to fix you. I think if we taught it from a success model or from a at promise model, then that says to the student, you already know this information, you already have these skills. We just want to bring the skills out more and make them more prominent.
The mathematics and English departments redesigned our developmental education courses to help students progress into college-level courses faster. The Program for Advancement to College English, or PACE, was created to put students who placed college-ready in reading but not in English on the fast track to credit coursework.
Rather than holding those students back from college level, what we started to do was put those students into a college level program, a college level English course, and then offer them the additional supports in that English class that would help them be successful. We have seen great promise with that program and great success.
The PACE program has helped to increase student retention, with 65% of the students in the original 2012 PACE cohort still attending Montgomery College in 2015. The developmental math redesign entailed streamlining 2 developmental courses into a single self-paced course, which means ambitious students can progress through all of their developmental math requirements in as little as 1 semester.
So So instead of having to take 2 semesters and sign up for 2 different semesters and take the course, they can sign up once and go at the speed that they're comfortable with.
And if you look at it like a train, you can't get from the back of the train to the front of the train where you want to go without going through each single car. So it was going through the various components of the program, getting from A to Z at your own self-pace, as you could actually finish the program in a semester.
The transcript review pilot programs in English and math address the AccuPlacer misalignment issue.
So the criteria that we looked at was seeing if they had an A or a B in the second semester of Algebra 2 in their high school experience. We were going to say that was equivalent to doing our courses here, and that those students who got misplaced by AccuPlacer and got placed in developmental, we would allow them to take college level courses here.
These students have taken certain courses in their high school, and assuming that the student has earned a B or higher in that course, that student is then invited to enroll directly into a college level English course.
The results of these redesigns and pilot programs are very positive. The pass rate in developmental math improved from 47% in 2008 to 59% in 2013, and the pass rate of the 68 students in the 2015 math pilot program was above 70%. As for developmental English and reading, 86% of students in the 2015 English pilot program earned a grade of C or higher in college-level English, which is significantly higher than the 74% rate for English 101A students in general.
That's the one thing I liked about the developmental classes. They really care about you, and they want to see you succeed in not only your own life, but in your other classes and whatever you have to do.
It gave me good foundation to go right into my physics class and to my biology class, where I directly applied everything I learned from my math right into the more advanced science classes.
Taking 2 prerequisite courses in one semester, it wasn't easy, but after finishing both of them, I was pretty happy with myself finishing those courses.
Both the math and English programs are looking to expand the number of students engaged in the pilot programs, and MC was recently awarded a grant to enhance developmental math education. Montgomery College is using innovation in developmental education to propel students more quickly and efficiently through courses so they can start earning credits toward a degree. These efforts serve their intellectual growth, their academic progress, and their futures.